Hey guys, going to finish talking today about Abraham buying a gravesite, but there's more to it than that. This means something for Israel's history. This means something about how important our human body is. This means something about something we can look back and say, this is the place where the very fathers of our faith are buried. Learn all about it on today's episode.
Welcome to Everyday Truth with Kurt Skelly. We believe the Bible is true and relevant to everyone, everywhere, every day. If today's conversation is a help to you, take a moment to leave a review or share it with a friend. Thanks for listening. Now, let's join Kurt for today's episode.
Hey friends, it's me again here in the studio in Fredericksburg, Virginia. We are in Genesis 23 today, talking about graveyards and land purchases. It sounds really kind of dull, but wow, there is some great teaching and things for us to understand in this chapter, and I want to dive right in. So we're in Genesis 23. Let's pick it up in verse 9, which is where we left off yesterday, where Abraham is requesting this specific cave, a burial cave called Machpelah. And we find that in verse number, where are we here? Verse number 9. And it's owned by this man named Ephron, and he wants to buy it. So verse number 10, and Ephron dwelt among the children of Heth. And Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham in the audience of the children of Heth. So this is a very public thing. It's probably at the city gate, and they consult with Ephron. He comes to the public gathering, and here's what Ephron says to Abraham. He says, even all that went in at the gate of his city, saying, Nay, my Lord, hear me. The field give I thee, and the cave that is therein I give it thee. In the presence of the sons of my people give I thee. Bury thy dead. So 3 times in one verse, Ephron says, no, Abraham, you're not going to buy this. I give it, I give it, I give it. And I have all these witnesses. I'm giving this to you. So, wow, 3 times he said it. Now, I don't know about you, but for some people, it's difficult to receive a gift. You just, no, it's fine. I got this. But if somebody keeps on insisting, no, I want to give this. No, I want to give this. I want to give this. That's a great temptation. For instance, if one of you said to me, Kurt, I want to give you a brand new car, I might say no. But if you said, no, I want to give it. No, really. No, I want to give it. Hey, show me the keys. So I don't think I have the faith of Abraham. But Abraham here, 3 separate times, I will give you the field. I will give you the burying place. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. And watch Abraham's response in verse, let me see, where are we? Yeah, verse 12. And Abraham bowed down himself before the people of the land. So are we noticing a bit of a theme? Because we kind of hit this yesterday, and that is Abraham in these dealings came in with great respect. Remember, they viewed him as a mighty prince. So he had a great relationship with unbelievers in the land. He was highly respected. And then when he dealt with them with great respect. And therein, I think, is a great example for you and me, because we live among the Hittites. We are strangers and pilgrims. The Bible specifically tells us that in 1 Peter chapter 2. And we ought to have, as much as lies within us, Romans chapter 12, we should have an attitude of we're going to, as far as we can, we're going to deal honestly with the people around us. We're going to deal respectfully. And that's what Abraham is doing here. Verse 13, and he spake unto Ephron in the audience of the people of the land, saying, but if thou wilt give it, I pray thee, hear me. I will give thee money for the field. Take it of me and I will bury my dead there. So Abraham's response to Ephron is, thank you. I'm so humbled. I respect you, but I have to humbly say no to the gift. I want to pay you for it. And look at verse 14, where Ephron answered Abraham, saying unto him, my Lord, hearken unto me. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. So interesting now, Ephron realizes Abraham is not going to take the gift. So Ephron offers a price. Well, it's worth 400 shekels, which is interesting because as far as we can tell, that was a little bit high for that kind of purchase back in those days. So he's telling Abraham, here's the value of it. And then he says this, what is that betwixt me and thee? Bury therefore thy dead. Hey, it's worth 400 shekels, but what's that? That's nothing between me and you. In other words, don't worry about it. I think it's a last appeal by Ephron to say, well, it's worth 400 shekels, but it doesn't matter to me. But watch verse number 16. And Abraham hearkened unto Ephron, and Abraham weighed to Ephron the silver. It's almost like saying, to go back to that car illustration, saying, hey, I want to give you this car. I want to give you this car. No, I'm not going to take the car. I'm not going to do it. I want to buy it from you. No, I want to give it. No, I want to buy it from you. Well, the car, it's worth $20,000. But no, I mean, what's that? I mean, it's not a big deal. No, I'm giving you $20,000. That's kind of the way this conversation goes. So verse number 16, Abraham weighed to Ephron the silver, which he had named in the audience of the sons of Heth, 400 shekels of silver. And I love the little qualifier here at the end of verse 16, because it says current money with the merchant. And what that meant was this had been scaled, weighed, and vetted. So in business transactions in the day, it would be easy enough, not easy, but common enough for them to have unjust weights or to have maybe impure silver. And so what the Bible is explicitly saying is that Abraham gave the exact right amount of money, and it was carefully vetted by the merchant. So the point here is this was a legal, bona fide business real estate transaction, which gives Israel a history of its ownership, not by conquest, but by purchase of that land. Verse 17, and the field of Ephron, which was in Machpelah, which was before Mamre, the field, and the cave which was therein, and all the trees that were in the field, that were in all the borders round about, were made sure. In other words, it was a bona fide, verified real estate transaction. Unto Abraham for a possession in the presence of the children of Heth before all that went in at the gate of the city. So verified in the sense that it was done at the right place, the gate of the city, in front of the right people, the leadership. So this had every I was dotted. Every T was crossed. This would be like saying today, it was all filled out in blue ink, in triplicate. It was notarized. That's the way we would say that today. Verse number 19. And after this, Abraham buried Sarah, his wife. Wow, he went through a lot of transaction there just to find the right place to honor his wife and burial. People often ask me about cremation. Pastor, it's cheaper. My husband said he wants to be cremated. I don't feel comfortable. What do we do? And here's what I always say. The Bible is not overtly specific about it. I'm just telling you myself. So this is Skelly opinion. This holds about as much weight as nothing. But my opinion is that the Bible always seems to honor the body, because the body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, and it is that which God will raise one day. And I'm not saying that God cannot raise ashes. Of course he can. God that made something out of nothing can certainly make something out of ashes. But I just feel uncomfortable with cremation from the standpoint of the honoring of the body. Again, I'm not going to tell you it's wrong. I'm certainly not going to say that. But people often ask me, and I feel like, hey, you want my opinion? That's my opinion. Verse number 20, and the field and the cave that is therein were made sure unto Abraham for a possession of a burying place by the sons of Heth. So the sons of the Hittites. So interesting as the chapter concludes, so Abraham now owns that cave. He owns that place. And that will be significant for the patriarchs because Abraham himself will be laid to rest with Sarah in that cave. And then Isaac and his wife Rebekah will also be laid to rest in that cave. And then Jacob and his wife Leah. Rachel dies on the way to Bethlehem, remember? But Jacob and Leah, they will be buried in that cave. So that's the cave of the patriarchs. We think about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob as the patriarchs. And it's a special place. And it was a joy to be able to go there and to see that and to know that this is not just storybook stuff. This is real history in a real Bible with real meaning and real teaching for our lives. So we'll end there at verse number 20. That ends the chapter. And then we'll start with chapter 24. In fact, chapter 24 is the longest chapter in the book of Genesis. And we're going to begin that next episode. So I hope you'll join us. Until then, have a great day in the Lord. God bless you, my friends.